Hi guys, this is Tony here from Metal Roos. You're about to sit down and enjoy an interview I just did um, over there. And so do like and subscribe so you can get all this straight into your streaming and into your consciousness as soon as it arrives. So enjoy the interview, and I will. Over to you, Tony.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey Ryan, how you going? All right?
Yep, doing well.
Yeah. Thanks for coming and chatting with us at Metal Ruse from Fit for King. Fit for a King, sorry. I apologize, I have a bit of a cold, so my voice might pop in and out now and
Oh,
again.
and that's me every winter tour. I understand.
Yeah, well, yes. Um, we're going to talk about the new album, which is Lonely God, which I thought was an outstanding new album
Thank
from
you.
you
I
guys.
appreciate that. It's nice to that some people have actually got to hear it.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I suppose as a creator, it must be difficult, isn't it? Because you do all these interviews and you go, "Have you heard it?" Like, how can you talk about it? You haven't heard it. Like,
Yeah.
so it's out on
I'm just
August.
glad to get feedback of people hearing the whole thing and not just the singles. So it's
Yeah,
nice.
well, I'm going to talk about a few tracks which really stand out to me. But August the
Mm.
1st, it comes out, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Mm-mm. And just quickly, as a little teaser for our audience, because we'll talk about, I'm sure we'll get you back on later on in the year. But you're going to be doing a 7 date tour of Australia in January, aren't you?
We are with the plot new in Banks
Yeah,
Arcade.
fantastic. I'm not going to give dates away yet. I'm just going to give them a little teaser there so they can get excited by it.
Yeah.
So the album itself, as I said, Lonely God, it feels more cohesive and more straightforward than your previous albums. Is that something I'm picking up on that's different, or is that just me?
I think it's because this was the first record like everybody had equal input in the band, where in the past it was kind of like me and Bob mainly writing with some input occasionally from Tuck, and then really nothing else. Because the other members were newer and they were kind of scared to hop in and do stuff because they were just like, well, we don't want to like overstep, or we know like Fit for a King's been around and we don't want to mess with the sound. And this is the first record where like, hey guys, let's write as a team. It doesn't have to just be like writes guitar, bassist writes bass. It's like everybody bring vocal ideas, everybody bring music ideas, everybody. So I think that helped with the cohesiveness of the record because it's like everybody has an equal fingerprint on the record.
Yeah, because I read that you said no boundaries, which is what I liked about it, and that's
Mm-hmm.
probably what I feel that I hear from it. It's very open sound that you've
Yeah.
got playing on there. I mean, obviously the singles that have come off it, the single that's off it, but I want to talk about a couple of tracks that really stood out to me, and I'm going to ask you while I've got the chance to do so, because it's a cracker of an album. All right, it has a lot of open, expansive sound. Right, so it's really got a big soundscape on it, which is your sound and DNA anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But Extinction, I've played it about 6 times, I reckon, since I got the download.
That's awesome.
It's probably the heaviest thing on the album, I felt. Um, but it because it rolls into No Tomorrow. Is there a connection between those two?
Yeah, the Temple, Extinction, No Tomorrow are meant to be like kind of a seamless
Oh,
transition.
brilliant. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
have to go back and do that and listen to the tempo because I sort of get to tempo and I go, oh, Extinction's coming on. Like,
Yeah.
right. And was there's no sort of theme as such for the album. It's just that little mini theme, is it?
there's a there's definitely like an overarching theme, like the music videos coming out, like starting with Lonely God and
Mm.
then Begin the Sacrifice is a prequel to Lonely God, and then our last single will be the like final of the trilogy of songs. But then all the other songs kind of exist within the same world as that trilogy of music videos. So we're trying
Mm.
to like have it feel like its own little like Lonely God universe in a
Oh,
way.
brilliant. Is this the kind of album you'd like to play live all the way through then? Is it the kind of thing where one day you might go, this needs to be played from, like you said, from beginning of the sacrifice right to the very last track. Do you think that is the sort of thing that you'd want to do?
Oh, absolutely. I know the headliner we're planning at the end of this year, like eight of the we're playing 8 of the 12 songs
Wow.
so far. So we're going pretty far into it. I think the first 4 songs are the Begin the Sacrifice, the Temple Extinction, and To Know Tomorrow, just because I love the flow of those songs.
Oh, brilliant! It does flow. You know, like I said, I put it on and I felt. You know, when you put an album on and it's jarring, and you go, I don't know when I'm going to get to the end of this thing, and you mean that nicely, you
Yeah.
love it. You go, when, and then you put other albums on like this, and you go, well, that's been finished really quickly. Where, what? And it's not a bad
Yeah.
thing; it's a good thing because it's gone with you, passed through. You know, you in that moment. They're not long tracks. I mean, 4 minutes and six. They're not. You're not making them huge, long epics, but they feel
Hmm.
long when you listen to them. Like they've got a lot of
Yeah.
depth and texture to them.
We wanted the album to be structured in a way that makes you want to keep listening, and the way they're tied in, where you feel like you're on an adventure almost, or you're in the middle of a story.
Yeah, and that's why I think that's why I have to ask you about. I didn't pick the temple, so I don't know why my old brain didn't pick that. But the extinction to know tomorrow, I picked it. It felt, oh, that feels like there's a flow
Yeah.
there. I'll have to go back now and listen to the tempo and see how I pick the flow again because it's um, like Monolith's another great one as well.
Yeah. I
Um,
think the Australians will like that one because you got Lockie from Alpha Wolf on it.
of course they will. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's a big band over here, Alpha Wolf. Christ, kids,
oh yeah.
huge band. Great music. I missed them last time they were playing, unfortunately, because I was out of town. But um,
I'm
yeah,
sure
I
they'll
always
have
try
plenty
and
of
grab them.
Australian shows.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And how often? When was the last time you were down here?
2022 with Alpha Wolf,
With Alpha,
actually.
of course. Yeah. And did you enjoy the trip then?
So I enjoyed the shows, but the way it was scheduled was so like I got on average 1 hour of sleep a night.
Oh,
So, it's fine when you're 20, but I'm in my mid 30s. So it's a little harder to run off of 1 hour of sleep.
yeah. There's only so much
But
coffee you can have, isn't there? That's right.
so anytime I was awake, if I wasn't eating or playing a show, I was trying to sleep. Like, because the
Wow.
way it would work is we'd play the show, load out all our gear. By the time it was 1 a.m., we were done, and then we'd go to a hotel. Then lobby call would be 3 a.m. to get to the airport to then go to the next city. And there
Jeez.
were like no off days, really. So at least with the plot new, when we come in, there's like off days almost after every show. So we're really excited because we'll get to like actually sleep and enjoy Australia.
I really hope so because it's such a big and beautiful country.
It is,
You
especially in the
do.
summer. It'll be even more
Oh,
pleasant. It
in
was
January,
winter with Alpha Wolf too.
yeah, it's fantastic in January. Absolutely fantastic and hot.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm from
but you got
Texas. I can handle the heat. The cold is a little more of a
well,
challenge.
yeah, like where I live at the moment. I live in Canberra, which is the capital, and it gets pretty cold here. Hence the cold.
Yeah,
And like it's pretty. It can get a little bit tasty in the winter, but in summer it's lovely. So we just got to live through a few
yeah.
months of it.
So I'm looking forward to like getting to go to some Australian beaches in the summer.
Oh, you will love it. Yeah, you will, because you're going to be like in Sydney, you're going to be Brisbane, all those parts of the world. You'll
Yeah,
find. And do you think that the audience, your hardcore audience, will enjoy the direction that the album's going? Because it is, like I said, it is more free in its structure. Do you think that they'll pick up on that?
I think so. The response so far has been really good for like just all the singles, and I think the final single is Witness the End, and I'm really curious how people's reaction to that song will be because it is so like different than anything Fit for a King is put
Well, I was
out.
going to say it is, yes. Um,
It's very metal, is,
it,
is what I tell people.
it's quite straightforward. I think
It's a
that's
deathcore song basically in 3/4 that
yeah.
has a chorus.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about your music is it is very technical. You
Hmm.
have a real ability to make technical music sound listenable. You know, sometimes when technical music can sound, only the people who know how to make it can enjoy it, sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
that's me. I don't play an instrument. So when I hear like crazy talented bands, like I always use Periphery as an example.
Yeah,
Like I'm not someone that can appreciate how an intense Periphery's instrumentals are, because I don't play an instrument. So
Yeah.
the thing I'm most impressed when I hear Periphery is the singing,
Yeah.
because I do understand how hard that is, but
Yeah.
it's like I know the guitar parts are hard, but I don't appreciate how hard they are. I don't. All guitar parts are hard to me.
Yeah,
Like
I
I can't
agree.
even. Yeah,
Yeah, so because that's what I mean. Because that's so you when you put your, I think that's probably why your albums are so accessible. And when you've had like 500 million downloads, I was reading, like how
it is
crazy,
crazy to think
it's
about.
nuts. Like and you're like several number 3 albums in the Billboard. You go, it's because it's. I think it's because it's that kind of heavy music that's accessible,
Yeah,
technical and accessible. It's not for jazz nerds, No, they go with
it's
jazz
like
nerds, but you know
we'll
what I
throw in
mean.
some guitar solos for them, but they're gonna be like, "There's not enough tempo changes, or there's not enough
That's
time
right.
signature
That's
changes."
right. It's not in some weird 16/8 thing. It's just yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
we're never gonna make the Tool fans happy.
and you shouldn't either because
Yeah,
there's a
they
space.
only like
There's a
Tool.
place for them. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, look, absolutely loved the atmosphere on the album. And did you record it all together as a band, or were you separated? What did you do when you were recording it?
We recorded it all together, except Technium, which was like 10 months before we went to the studio. That one we recorded with Landon Tours, uh, all the instruments and vocals.
Yeah, because it has a sense of being played together, you know.
Yeah.
And again, I think that's a thing in modern, particularly metal. People say they can't hear it. I can. I reckon I can pick it if it was done across the globe, or if it was done in the studio all together and enjoy it,
Hmm.
as a solid recording. And there's a sense of sort of warmth you get and
Yeah.
energy you don't get
It
from.
feels like a band.
Yes, absolutely. It's not like, oh, I've just sent this DAT tag. I mean, I get it. I get it because we live in a world where people live way apart from each other and we can do it.
Hmm.
Like we're talking I'm in Australia, you're in America. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
we're on Zoom.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? But I just think that there's something about being made in a studio together adds that sort of little bit of, I don't know, reality to it or normality to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It makes it feel you people do want humanity with their music.
that's it. Humanity. That's the word I was thinking. Thank you.
Yeah.
It has a humanity to it. And you are speaking, you're talking about, particularly in your lyrics as well, you're talking about quite, um, you know, edgy subjects and things about life and living and all that sort of stuff and the world. You don't want that with cold, cold,
Yeah.
static music. It needs to have some warmth to it, doesn't it?
It does. I agree. And
Mm.
it needs to, you can sing and scream things and all that, but if it doesn't feel like from the heart and real, it just won't land.
Yeah, no, it won't. Absolutely won't. That's why I keep getting drawn to Extinction. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just
No,
absolutely.
that one, I fought for that one with our producer because the rest of the band was like, I don't know how I feel about that one. And we're both like, we love that song. It's going on the record.
Oh my God,
So I'm
it,
glad we're being proven right
yeah, bloody
on,
right. Yeah, I mean that. Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. Leading into it, brilliant album, but then suddenly it suddenly goes steps up a gear for me as a listener,
Yeah. And
and
I know
then
we were talking about that one live is going to be so crazy. Just especially like the first breakdown and stuff, even
oh
just the
Lord,
build up to the first breakdown and all that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's quite brutal in a non-brutal way.
Yeah.
It has to be. What the subject matter is not picking flowers in a field. I mean, is
No, it's called
it?
Extinction.
Exactly right. It's something that's unfortunately on all our thoughts and minds all around across the world every day these days.
Yeah.
So it's really great that you approach that and put it into music because it's something that makes you think about it, which is also another thing
Exactly.
I like about your music because you have a good think. I don't mind a good think.
Well, thank you. A big thing too, we were just like, if the song is about this, the music also needs to feel like it's. So if the song is about extinction, the music needs to feel
I,
like
I agree.
extinction's happening, not
Yeah,
just lyrics about it on top of just any metalcore song.
yeah. I get it. I get it. Hey, unfortunately, our time is wrapped up. Ryan, thank you for coming on and chatting. I've absolutely loved the album. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Australia when you get here. And the dates will come out again soon, so we can then people
Yep.
can buy their tickets. The album comes out not far away, 1st of August. So I hope they love it as much as I did. Thanks for coming and chatting.
Well, thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure.